Someone had to break in order to make something as beautiful as Forever Ago.
This is not the sound.
The debut record of Justin Vernon's band Bon Iver is considered a monumental work of the indie folk genre, earning widespread praise for its emotionally resonant songwriting and innovative musical approach. The journey Vernon took in making this record has become something of an indie folk legend. He recorded the album at his father's hunting cabin after retreating there to escape adulthood and deal with his heartbreak. And 3 months later, he emerged with an album's worth of audio. The story and the process of creating the album has become closely linked to the album itself, and significantly impacts how it's understood and interpreted by listeners. But as I mentioned, creating something as beautiful as Forever Ago first required someone to break.
You know, the previous 4 or 5 years, I just sort of become kind of a sad person, and I spent more time being sad than I was happy, jovial or something, and I just needed to finally put an end to it.
Vernon's story begins with a series of setbacks. He got pneumonia and mono that led to a liver infection, unemployment, being kicked out of his band of 10 years due to tensions, and a breakup with his then girlfriend. On top of all of this, he was also struggling with an online gambling addiction. Vernon's life had spiraled into mediocrity, throwing the 25-year-old into a depression. That following winter, Vernon packed up all of his belongings and drove from North Carolina to his father's remote cabin in Dunn County, Wisconsin, searching for silence and isolation. The rustic cabin became his place to escape his misfortunes, live cheaply, and focus on playing music. He lived a simple, self-sufficient lifestyle, maintaining the grounds, learning to hunt deer for food, and spending most of his time alone in the cabin, drinking and watching TV.
Thought I'd maybe work on music, but when I got there, I just sort of was lazy and I didn't do anything and sort of just sat and just kind of breathed in and breathed out for a couple weeks.
Days began to blend together and become indistinguishable from one another, until Vernon found himself having to scare a bear off his porch in the middle of one night. A bear that could have very well killed him.